stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey, come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep, Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea, it's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea, it's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea, it's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea, it's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to.
Welcome to Granny's house. Let's see who is in the house with us today and figure out why we so small. Hey, there y'all go. Carmen, hey cousin, how you doing? Welcome. You know the rules, and I am so thankful that you understand the rules. We have to go over them again today. We're gonna go over the rules again today for all the new people. Just the rules are to let you know that when you come in Granny's house, first of all, we say, hey, we don't come in and we don't speak. You like, follow, and you share. You like, follow, and share is welcome to Granny's house on Facebook. Welcome to Granny's house on Instagram, TikTok, and they call me Granny on YouTube. Like, follow, and share. Don't be no gatekeeper. Like, follow, and share. And also, the other part of the rules that we go through is you come on, you speak. Your mama raised you right. The second thing is whatever you say, whatever you do, whatever is done inside Granny's house, it stays with Granny. It don't go to you, it belongs to Granny's house. So we're not gonna do nothing crazy. We each are civilized and we each know what we have to do and how to do it, right? Yeah, so we're not gonna have to go over this every week, but we do for the people that come new. We thank you and welcome to Granny's house. If this is your first time, we give them some love to all the ones who come on and hang out, continue to hang out with us. We thank you. We thank you for becoming our new bestie, our aunties. That's what I'm gonna start calling y'all, my aunties, because we in a whole different era. We not, besties is little kid era. We are aunties. The Tonight Show, we are discussing you can't eat at everybody's house. No, you cannot eat at everybody's house. And I had to really go deep into a piece of this into my soul. Cause I know y'all gonna talk to me, so y'all gonna chime in and let me know about eating at everybody's house. But before we get started, I'm gonna let y'all know that this was a touchy situation for me because it's a lot of people that I love and had love for in my life, but they had animals. And I know y'all love your pookies and y'all your little doggies, your snookums. I know y'all love them. But for me, I couldn't, I don't know, maybe I had an allergic reaction or something, but I could not eat if you had a dog in the house. Some people have their dogs right there. I mean, I've seen videos to where the lady literally licking the bowl. You know how your grandma gave you the bowl for the what's that, the cake, and you lick the cake mix. Then she handed it to the dog. Then as she handed it to the dog, she put it right back in the cake. And I was like, oh no, she did not put the cake. What? And then you're gonna bake this cake off, and we gotta each get a piece and fight on how to good lick. See, stuff like that is disturbing to my spirit. Reason why I don't eat at everybody's house. And people invite you over, come eat at my house. You'll enjoy it. We'll have so much fun. Trust me, girl, I can cook. I'm like, yes, I don't know. I watch some of y'all bowls that come in. And some of y'all bowls got little cat hair stuck to the side. Oh, that's your business. I worked a job. just like everybody else. Did you eat all that potluck food? No. You don't want none? No, I ate before I got here. You sure, girl? You ain't ate all day. I had a nice sandwich. I was okay. I don't need none. And then you get to walk around who cooked it. And that's rude. We know it's rude, but I have to know who cooked it. Cause some of y'all we seen y'all got too many pictures of cats and cat purses and cat all that stuff. No, I'm not eating your food. You cannot bring the potato salad, Susan. No. I have been in so many places where you looked at the people and you was like, these little Instagram and TikTok things, are they really real? Are they true? Because I don't want to think that way of this person that I probably did eat something that she bought in, didn't have no label from Ralph's on it. Because some of these people put some are really weird. I've been watching Hoarders. I enjoy Hoarders. If you watch Hoarders, throw me up some hearts in the chat. I love Hoarders. And some of them people, they go, I just came home from work. And she'll go in and cook something and she'll move something to the side, and a whole colony of roaches just like appeared. A whole colony of roaches appeared. And you'll sit there like, what is going on here? And did she bring the potato salad today? Did she bring it? Because I hope not. I hope not. Because I just ate me a whole scoop of it. And it literally is horrible. I know she got roaches. I've seen her. How do you feel? How do people felt that was literally the ones watching Hoarders? And that maybe was one of your coworkers and you did eat some of her food. You say you don't eat that potluck food because people don't. Ooh, they go to the bathroom and they don't wash their hands. That is one of my biggest pet peeves when I'm at Walmart and you literally walked up out of here and you didn't wash your hands. And you have to go back and you one of the ones that's working and touching on my stuff. Ah, they do not. That's nasty. It was just too much soap going around. Why we had to explain to people how to wash their hands during COVID? Most of y'all didn't know how to wash it. We learned that in kindergarten. We had to teach how to wash your hands. That's bad. That shows you that we have a long way to go if we still got to teach how to wash your hands. But back to eating it, people know you don't eat that potluck food. Mm-mm. And then, hey, lady, and some reason why you eat a lot of that potluck food, I've seen some stuff to where it was like, ain't you that same person that you didn't wash your shirt for 3 days? You coming here smelling real musty. You need some root work deodorant. No, we seen you. No, we don't want your food. Because if you got somebody that you walk out the house like that, what her kitchen look like? And they be, oh, my wife made it. She cooked really good. No, no, your wife let you walk out looking like that. So I don't think I want none of her food. That the person I know I ate. We had Chipotle before I got here. We ate before we got here. And then I don't know about y'all, but my mama was one of the ones. She prepped you before you got there. She was in the car and she let you know, let me explain something to you. She don't cook all that good. Her house ain't that clean. She washed her greens in a washing machine. She told me. So we're not eating here. This is not what we're gonna eat today. Don't ask for none of her food. You gonna eat when you go to your grandma's house 20 minutes after we leave here. Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna die. And we have had a many of them days that went to people's house and you was like, ooh, but they your family, so you was like, hey. And your mama was like, you give me a look, and you was walking around, she passed around a pie. But your mama knows she got a lot of little critters probably running around her house. And then your daddy made you shake your shoes before you leave out. If y'all didn't do that, I don't know what part of the hood y'all lived in, but we went to some people's house that before we left out the door, we had to shake our shoes. But that was your folks, so you just kept it going, you just kept it pushing. But no, we don't eat at everybody's house. I watch a lot of these little videos. I don't know about y'all. I posted one today. The guy was making a smash burger, but he made a smash burger with his foot. His whole foot was on the burger, pushing. I mean, his full weight. He just pushing on that burger, pushing. I was like, I'm never eating a smash burger again. I'm never. And if you don't ever want to eat nothing in the street again, don't watch them little YouTube videos where they go people who work at these places. What you really doing that with my burger, sir? Really didn't drop the floor. Did y'all pick it back up and think I wouldn't notice that piece of hair I pulled out my mouth that was about 10 inches long? Now you gotta make me another one. But go back to our mamas. Yes, my mama literally was like, no, you don't eat there. And we gonna eat over here. But we had some people houses that you went to. I had an auntie. She's still alive, thank God. This auntie house is immaculate. I mean, she had a white living room. So anybody with a white living room, yes, you ate at her house. Yes, you did. Her white living room was pristine. We were so trained that we didn't even think about going to that living room. So you can imagine if she kept a white living room, how her kitchen looked. Her whole house was, you could eat off the floor. So yeah, we ate at her house. Yeah, she was one of them houses that after we transitioned from the other house, we went over to her house and ate. 'Cause we could eat at her house. But I'm just be questioning some of these people that you see on this internet. And they literally up in there with the dog. And the lady had some, I don't know what it was, some meat or something. And she gave one to herself. And she would get out the pot and she just let the dog get one and he's just right there over the pot drooling. And I'm like, is the drool the grease? I mean, is he did that some extra frying for the chicken? I don't know. I ain't never did it. But the dog just too close to the pot for my comfort. But she just feeding the dog, and then the dog licked one, and she goes, "Oh, he likes carrots too." And she's going to bring the casserole to your next family function. Yes, she's going to marry your son, and she's going to be the one to make the macaroni and cheese. We have to unpack this, y'all. Y'all quiet. I guess everybody, y'all know it's clean. I know some folk that know, even right now today, they'll ask you, you want, I don't even want you to bring me nothing out of the store out of your house. No. And I'm not at the most, my house is not no museum because I have, tendencies that I love pieces of things that look like cloth. I like a lot of those. So my house has a lot of that in it, but it's not nasty, and that's what people have to realize. Nasty is a whole different ball game. When you're moving stuff and roaches is having a whole fade, that's a different ball game. When you literally this one lady house, they had to condemn it because it was so many rats. Because it just was, and she literally, this is one of the episodes, go look it up yourself. She was making potato salad, and she was inundated with rats and roaches, and she was making a potato salad for her job. Yeah, what they call it, the potluck. And I was like, if y'all seen her, you in shock. I'm sorry about traumatizing y'all. I ain't trying to traumatize y'all. I just gotta, we have to come back to some real civilized training around here. There's a lot of weirdness going on, and we've been accepting it because we're trying to be friends, and we don't want to get one of them slips from somebody. And we allow a lot of people do some weird stuff around us, some stuff that we would have never tolerated. Let's think of that, y'all, because I know me. I worked them jobs, but I would really quick look, fire me. I'm not eating that. Boss came in one day. He had these cookies. We were in training, and he's the one that was going to, that was your like the Thor of the job. If he didn't let you go through, you'd have had his job. So he was kind of like this quirky little, dude. This little white dude. And I was like, dude, you bought these, right? He goes, yeah. And I was like, oh man, that's all bad. I ain't gonna get this job. This job ain't for me because if my eating one of your cookies is the precursor to me making this bread, I guess I ain't gonna have this job. And as y'all know, I didn't get that job because no, he was not kosher. He literally was like, "Oh, so do you want a cookie?" And I was like, "Oh, no, thank you, baby. I don't eat sugar." I said, "I got the sugar." He said, "I forgot how." Man, don't watch Hoarders. Hoarders is what made me go, "Ooh, it could get bad. It could get real bad." And you could be sitting, tripping off of it next to somebody, and it could get real bad. And you just be like, not tripping because some of these people are like, do they really trip off that they are in this condition? And they can't. I think they say that's why they have the psychiatrist there to come and like to help you to get your brain right and get you back understanding that you really tripping. Hey, lady, see, she was raised right. She come in and speak. That these psychiatrists come in and with them and they go, why you keep everything? And then they uncrack it in that 30 minutes and you all sitting there with your popcorn wondering why she keep all this crap in her house. Well, we each got a little hoarder in us, especially us after COVID. I think after COVID, we each got a little bit of hoarder in us because we had never in our generation. Now, the generation before us, they went through tornadoes. And if you live back east, maybe you went through tornadoes, things like that. But in our generation, on this neck of the woods, we hadn't really been through no lot like that where, they was telling you that you couldn't have nothing. So we became hoarders. I know I did. But I ain't on TV show level. No, you ain't gonna see me on TV show. But that's where we have become because we just ran up and we just throw all the toilet paper and we say, oh my. I was like, what they gonna do with all the toilet paper, but you ain't got no chicken? What you gonna do with all the paper towels? But you didn't get no water. You ain't making it make sense, Becky. But this is what we went through. We became hoarders. We became greedy. Yes, we did. So y'all trying to make me go in a serious mode, preaching to y'all today. But back to it. I love it because we have to unpack a lot of this unnecessariness. That's how we gonna make it through the next level if something happened like that, and we all trying to hold all the toilet paper to ourselves. Girl, if I got some chicken, you better give me some of that paper and stop playing. Share. Share. We gonna make it through. So we ain't gonna be like the Walking Dead. We gonna knock all them zombies off. We gonna make it through. This is some still hoarding. That's why. Don't have to hoard it. I mean, then they had the people that bought all of this one guy was on I'm a troll for, sale papers. Now they got them on the computer, so it's even better. So this one guy was on a marketplace. Marketplace is on Facebook if you're not familiar. And he had a garage full of hand sanitizer. Like, why do we have all this hand sanitizer? Well, he was giving it away because during COVID, he had spent all his money and bought it. And remember, they started giving it to you. So he done messed up because he done hoarded it all, done spent all his little money, and they give it away for free now. So now what? So he was looking crazy. That means they're not cleaning them. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Most of the people are holding it because they, like I said, we don't know what happened. That area and space of time that we were in, it really tripped us all out, because we didn't see that separation and like, no conversation and all that masking up and people running around toilet paper in their brains. And it was crazy. So, a lot of us still are shell shocked from that situation. So maybe that's why they still going there buying 4 and 5 toilet papers because they ain't gonna be able to walk out with 10 next time like they did before. Coming out of like the eggs. Oh my goodness, the eggs. Yeah, these little guy was literally in Sam's Club fighting somebody because he done took all the egg, the whole pallet. Trust me. We wasn't trying to fight for no pallet of eggs. Baby, just give us them 4 so I can make this pound cake stop playing. You can't eat at everybody's house. That's what we've been unpacking, Jenny. How you doing today, Queen? You can't eat at everybody's house. We done went and talked about folk that have nice little puppies and things that sit right there with them. Go ahead, something I want to let me see what she say. She say, I don't know about the toilet paper, baby. Bless their heart. Bless their heart. This is what I had wanted to show y'all. And I said, this is really something right here. Look at that. That's why you can't eat at everybody's house. So let's unpack what he's doing right here. This is what we gonna call him? Tiger. Yeah, Tiger right here got a mouse in his hand. And she got some soup brewing. Whoever she is, bless her heart. But she got some soup brewing in here. Tiger got a whole mouse in his hand, in his mouth. Ew. And he done dropped it in the soup. Mmm. You better not eat it all them people house. Y'all know y'all better go home. It's McDonald's at home. Your mama told you that's real. Tiger done dropped it in the soup. So let's be real. Did she ever find that mouse until they was about serving that last bit of that soup? How much of it did you eat for they found Tiger's little friend that he done dropped in the soup? That you didn't know it's there. You can't eat at every restaurant. You saw the guy that was on TikTok and he went viral and somebody found him. He was sweeping the floor. And he took the stuff from the dustpan and poured it in the soup. I'm sorry, I don't think I want no floor onions. I'm not really familiar with eating the carrots that was swept on with the foot dust. No. But this is what Tiger's doing. Tiger's probably somebody's restaurant. He probably gonna be dinner next. So he killed the first meat for he next. Oh, bless his little stupid heart. Yes. Look at what we got going on. We gonna get Tiger off of there because I think I done triggered y'all with this one. We can't talk about this no more. We can't eat at everybody's house. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The drama is real. Yes. Ew. That was really real. That wasn't no joke. Y'all know y'all don't know what them, but y'all love them. Bless their little heart. We gonna talk about some of them little things too. I love them. If that's your bag, cause your children gone, you got a little puppy. Bless his little heart. But he up in some of y'all I seen him. This one lady was in Walmart and she was buying her little son some Walmart shoes. He was about 10, 11. But the dog had on Chanel boots. And I was like, "You bought, Trixie some real Chanel boots and you got your baby in Walmart shoes. Girl, bye." But this is how much we love our little dogs and kitty cats. "Hey, Mamacita, how you doing? I'm happy to see you here. You remembered, huh?" Amen, amen. See, tell 'em, Mom, we didn't eat at everybody house. We have somebody we don't call her name because we still love her because she may still be over here. She may not be with the ancestors yet, but, she kept a decent house, and we only went over there Thanksgiving in the morning before we went to my other grandma's house. And so we only went over there Christmas, we went over there early. So, if you went to Black folk house Christmas time early, you wouldn't eat at their house unless they was, one of them kind of people that ate like, them other folk that they ate early. No. Black folk wasn't feeding till about 6. So if we came to your house about 3, we wouldn't eat at your house. It was a clear indication that we wasn't fooling with you. So we had these other folk that we went to, and she kept a clean house and wasn't nasty, for our taste being children. My mom may have seen some stuff I didn't see. I was 12. But, we didn't eat there. She never had dinner ready. Well, we knew black folk weren't gonna have dinner ready at 3 anyway. So that's why we went over their house. So that was our easy escape route to get to the other food where we know that you can eat at that house. We knew we could eat that, and the dressing was right. Yes, and the turkey was always hidden. We knew that's where we went after that 3 o'clock escapade. And my mom over there laughing. We ain't gonna call her name, Mama. Bless her heart. She may haven't went to the ancestors yet, but we just was thankful she opened her house to us. And we always got good presents, and they always get put extra cash in the car for us. Hey, you was raised right. How you doing, girlfriend? That's my sister. That's Sister T. Y'all give it up and say hey for all the loved ones, all my day ones. I appreciate you all. Sister T, we are talking about eating at everybody's house. I think you didn't see our friend here, so I'm gonna let you see our little friend, and then we're gonna take him back off real fast. See our little friend? Look at that. Uh, that's Becky with the good hair that bought the tater salad. Yes, she came and y'all ate some of her brownies. Yes, you did. Yes, we ate some of that funny little fluff she bought. And you saw them little hairs, your little dog hairs, and the thing you said you saw that. Lord have mercy, girl. You better say it. I'm gonna finish it out for you. Lord have mercy. Trust me. We got some family members. We ain't gonna call your name. We love you. But we done stepped on your dog one too many times, and you can't have Thanksgivings at your house no more. This is not me talking about nobody living or dead. I'm just generalizing, okay? We done stepped on Poo Poo and whoever else too many times, and you can. She say throw the whole. Hey, girl, it's late for your neck of the woods. Throw the whole kitchen away. You better stop it. You done ate some of them folk food, child. Yes, you did. And you was trying to be nice because you was trying to be not that girl that some of us y'all be trying to quell your revolutionary when you at work. No, you better put your Bargani with a call. Assalamu alaikum. Cause y'all be at work all, oh, I'll try it. Yes, I will. Okay, just give me a little bit. Just give me a little bit. Don't put it next to my macaroni and cheese. Cause in case it's nasty, you don't want to be like, oh, I can't eat my mac now. Cause her food, what is that she fed us? And some of us that went to these jobs and we didn't put a, don't lower our turban a little bit and ate some of this funny food. Yes, we have some real funny stuff. And you know what? You ate it, you was in there. Jesus, please. Jesus be the light. She said, that's why black delegates are who making it. We know. We have gotten so bad in our houses. It's no more just bring some stuff to your mama house. No, you can't just bring stuff to Big Mama house. We have a list at our family, yes, and we run down the list, and me and my mama be going through it with a fine tooth comb and questioning, well, can she cook that for real? Did you like it last time? And well, if she don't, well, we could do it. I can't cook it all this year, Beverly. I love you. I can't do it all. We're gonna have to suffer through some different stuff. And some people got kitchens now and new stuff and fancy stuff, so we're gonna make them cook this year too. If you on here, we ain't talking about nobody living or dead, but she on here too. I love her. You cooking this year. But no, ma'am. We even have to deal with some of these family members you don't went and seen. Yeah, you was right there. You was like, can you put the dog up, please? And then not just those, you got some family members that are like rats. and little roaches, or one of them things that go, "These are the mice we feed the snake." But he running around like a pet while you waiting to feed him to salmon and snake. No, no, thank you. No, thank you. I went to a sister. She had this guy that she was dating years ago, and I was all out in the world before I was delivered. And she said, "Don't bring the baby shower meat. Don't mess around with my baby shower meatballs. Those be good." They, I don't know. I ain't never made them know what they talk about with all that jelly and stuff. That's some TikTok madness. Them sure I'm putting jelly on them. I ain't never made like that. We just put barbecue sauce on them. But they got all kind of stuff going, orange juice and jelly, and I was like, and then where the meatball go? He lost. Anyway, girl, you know you got the conversation before you in there. Black folk was like real. We don't play with certain things, especially come Thanksgiving, which is we ain't supposed to be out here celebrating Thanksgiving, but you want to be with your family and you ain't seen Chuck and them kids in a long time. So you gonna go over there and all ducking their babies. You gonna play with them and see them. Let your kids meet them. So one day your kids ain't in high school and they commingle. So we go over there. And y'all got them greedy husbands. We ain't gonna talk about them. Give me some of that. You like, no, don't eat that. Give me some of that. Put it on my plate. No, boy, I don't eat all that. Why you don't ever want to let me eat that? Because you don't need to eat all that. And then you making a plate. You trying to be silly. Girl, she said, you be trying to make their plate without being noticing that you trying to tell him, go sit down somewhere. You know what they do and what you don't know. But give me some of that. Then that you give them some, you got to go home and administer all that Pepto Bismol that you done got from Walmart that you shouldn't have been eating and that you wouldn't have to drink all that. She said the jelly be hitting on. I don't know. I've never. If I had a jelly meatball, I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say is that if I did, I didn't know. If it was good, it was good. But I know that the meatballs we had, girl, was just plain barbecue meatballs, and they just seasoned them real good. And I don't know about all that jelly and stuff. That's some new stuff. Y'all got baby shower food. We called it good. We called it good food. Now y'all call it baby shower food. And it's a lot of play for baby shower. You got some spaghetti and a piece of chicken at baby shower, and maybe some meatballs and some cheese squares. But now y'all clowning. They be doing enchiladas and all this stuff, and they got the caterers and baby. Who caters? Just some new stuff. Caters at the baby shower. Yes, I did it. I raised my hand. I have become new. Baby showers when everybody collectively came together that could, and they made the food. They put it together. We enjoyed Granny's pound cake at the baby shower. Now we got to eat these little funny little cake ball things that ain't that's cake that ain't all the way cooked and all. Not a fan. Not a fan of all these pretzels with stuff on it. Not a fan. Not a fan. Bring back the old baby shower food. Can we go do that? Can we bring back the old baby shower food? And then we bring back the old baby shower food. Stop scaring them girls about being pregnant. Let them enjoy being pregnant. Y'all got them children scared. They don't want to make no babies. They said, what kind of meat? Girl, I don't know. What kind of meat them meatballs? That was a funny meat though. Y'all got me going way off, but I'm gonna talk about that meat in the meatballs. It really never had this like beefy taste. I always thought maybe it was mixed with beef and turkey. I don't know. But it just never really just like molded and gelled right. So, but that's maybe why you putting all that stuff on it. They putting jelly on it now. Them is mystery meatballs they get now. They ain't got the same stuff we got. Them is mystery meatballs. I feel like you put a capital. Yes, them is mystery meat. We ain't even gonna discuss that stuff. She said turkey. No, I don't know. You could buy turkey now. But I don't think that the one that they claim is not turkey, the non-turkey, we ain't gonna call it beef. We're gonna call it the non-turkey. The non-turkey ones is some other little, I think it's beaks and hooves or something. I don't know, because it just don't, it just got a different taste. It don't taste like hamburger meat. And then people don't season that good. So stop it. Stop it. But y'all are out here clowning. I can't wait to. I'm gonna go try me some now. Just for that, I'm gonna make me some meatballs with some. Maintainer, we're gonna have some meatballs with some jelly on it. So get ready. Go get your Pepto Bismol. Get your Pepto Bismol. She said you don't have to worry about me with mess. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't eat it. This camel. I'm telling you, it's something ain't right. It's just like them these new burgers. Every now and then, I know. My last time I cheated, I went to this place called In-N-Out. In-N-Out's in California. If you're not familiar with In-N-Out, you probably seen it. But they claim that they got 100% beef and this and that and that. And I was like, nah, baby, that ain't beef no more. I said, because my stomach, it hit my stomach like a whole rock at the bottom. I was like, no, no, we can't cheat no more. We get old. We don't got them cast iron stomachs we used to have. You know, we was 20. We could eat anything. We could eat at the little corner man on the corner. You know, you eat you one of them corns. I ain't never had one. They're probably good. Y'all tell me if they good. Never had one. I was bougie like that. But you could eat one that had a pack of 9 laters, a whole ice cream, and 2 burgers and some chicken nuggets, and you still wouldn't be sick. Now, just a thought of me just rattling it off made my stomach queasy. That shows you how we just are not the same. We don't have them cast iron stomachs we had when we was at school. So, maybe it was some school lunches that made us strong. Can't eat there either. Oh, that's a scary place. School lunch. We let anybody feed us. Why they didn't go to them people house and check? Man, let me see your car for you come here and feed these children. Let me see your finger. They should have do old school field inspections. Can I see your fingernails and everything before you come in here and feed these children? I done seen some scary lunch ladies. The lunch lady was cool though. She's always sliding me extra pizza. I done see your lunch lady. But some of these lunch ladies just like, whoa, ma'am. Did they inspect you before you came in, sir? Did they ask you a question? I mean, is hygiene even a part of the what do they call that? The job description anymore? And that's how we are at these restaurants. No, man, we got McDonald's at home at my house. Mm-mm. You can't eat at everybody's house. And my sister said earlier, you can't eat at everybody's restaurant. We gonna go there. You can't eat at everybody's restaurant. Another place, y'all go, Trish, you must live on TikTok. You live on that's all you talk about. No, you know what it is? I have a whole bunch of people that just send me videos and different stuff, and they always sending me all kind of stuff. So I have this pipeline of people that we just really crazy mass texters. We won't even talk to each other. We don't pick up the phone, but we just mass texters with each other, right? So they send me all these crazy videos, and I saw one recently, and the crazy little guy was outside, and they call it sewer oil. Now we already was contemplating if we was eating rat. We was contemplating. We was contemplating if we was eating a little, meow. We was contemplating. And we was like, coming in and something about that stir fry just was different. And that sweet and sour just hit a little different than it did when you made it at home with the sauce from, what the place that panda place. It just hit different than the other ones. The little small bootleggers with the rice is yellow. It hit different. So the lady was getting sewer oil and she was filling this container up. And she was taking the sewer oil back to her restaurant. She was going in there making the stir fry rice. That's her business. But I know I don't eat at them places no more. Mm-mm. Cast iron stomach don't live here no more. Love don't live here in that's tummy no more. No. Mm-mm. Not only was she doing that, they had another one. Me and my brother, we do talk. We talk a lot of time, but we mass text each other. And he sent me one where the lady was going to a trash, and she was taking out the stuff that y'all wasn't eating off your plate and putting it back in the wonton. The wok, and stir it up, whipping it like the Migos child. Yes, she was, and putting it back on your plate with some extra soy sauce. Can I have extra soy sauce? Like we going there? Can I have extra soy sauce? Man, we was extra wiping down all that trash taste that we was masking from our mouths. You can't eat at everybody's restaurant, bubble guts. I can't eat at them places no more. Mm-mm. And then you don't watch so many videos. I know I have one. We can call his name. He watches YouTube videos and stuff, and he's changed. I guess his stomach can't take it no more either. But we used to sit and watch these crazy videos of people working in restaurants doing some of the weirdest stuff with our food. And don't make them mad. The more you made them mad, the worse they did with your food. I understand, mommy. Yes, we got McDonald's at home. Remember you was asking your mama to get you some McDonald's on Tuesday. We got McDonald's at home. I ain't got no McDonald's money. Yes, we got it at home Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Stop saying that's the best one right there. That Sunday meal hit differently. And you can't let your stuff. And if you married or if you unmarried and you working on it, work on it, child. Go get you one of your baby, get your baby daddy. If you have you one, don't let them be eating all them people food. You already know that cooking is a science, and we be all up in here mixing the Twix, and you got some crazy woman and putting a root up in her food. Now your husband not ate it. I'm talking to you, sir. Stop asking me to eat people food. You be all just, well, I can't have none of that, cause you don't know what's going on in the, and you want to eat all the her food. No, 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 sir. You're fine. We got that at home. We can't keep letting then don't let your children eat it. Your children done got comfortable. These children have no taste buds because the food don't taste like food, so they don't got no taste buds. So they eat just some of anything. I mean, they show them eating noodles all day long, like noodles is real food. She said, "I talk real nice and say, man, I don't even eat it. Just don't." But sometimes them thank yous don't work, so you had to take that plate. Everybody done took that plate. You know you have. You done took that plate where you, girl, give me 2 extra pieces of foil over there. Give me some of that aluminum foil over there. Put 2 on there so it don't spill in my car. And you went and you put it out aside. You didn't put it in front of her trash can. You wasn't that slow. But you put it, a couple trash cans down from your own house because she ain't coming on your block. Or you gave it to somebody. But some of them people food so bad you didn't even want to give it away. That ain't fair to nobody just because people down the line. She said, I put it on the table. I tipped on the table. You ain't put no tip on no table for you eat, girl. You don't do that because you don't know you're gonna charge me. Some of the people I have walked out of restaurants. The person that's about to bring my water look like he needs to put some water up on himself. No, I'm good. We're not eating here today. I don't care what the name of this restaurant is. We're going home. Ain't nothing like a good bowl of beans and a grilled cheese sandwich. You better mind your business. We're not eating here today. We're not. We have to go and pay some bills. Y'all got me just running my mouth. We ain't paying no bills today. We have been enjoying each one of y'all, each and every one that has come on today. We are enjoying the time, unpacking these conversations, and we at episode 9, y'all. We didn't even get to talk about before we started. Episode 9. So today our sponsor is me. Me, because why? Because you know what? Life was life in it. I need some conversation, and this I'm talking to y'all. But life was life in it. I was supposed to put together a sale. The sale was at crownsbymahogany.com, but I'm homeschooling, and if y'all has already been hanging out with me, you have already been hearing about me talking about homeschooling. It's a whole different monster. If I was at somebody's school, I would buy that teacher a Starbucks every day. It's different. But yes, I have been homeschooling and it is way different. So I haven't had a chance to put it up. But what I will do is I'll put up, I think I'm gonna go live. Watch for me if you're on Facebook. I will stream it to maybe Instagram. So, but Facebook for sure. And we will do a live, and I'm going to sell out all of my turbans that I have left. I have one on my head today. That is another reason why I wanted to be and show you, because I have one on to show you how they look. Crownsbymahogany.com. The turbans are absolutely fabulous. They're each soft and they have they're each all made by a nice, stretchy, super soft fabric. You can't tell how soft it is from where you are, but you can see how cute it is and how stretchy it is. Look at that. Super stretchy. And it's super easy. So I really wanted to do a commercial today. So that's why I didn't get a sponsor, but the sponsor was me. This is how your turbans are easy. They come on like a hat. You see? Super hat, super hat. And the prices, I'm gonna blow them out. So I think I'm gonna do 15, 2 for 25. And because they regular are $20, $25. So you'll be making saving a lot. You see how I did that real fast? And you pull it and give a little tug if you wanted to give a little tug, and you flip it around. You can do it however way you want. The last time we did it, I think we were up to 12. If Yasmin is on here, she can tell you 12 different styles. And it is such an easy and versatile way to cover your hair. Why? Because I still cover my hair because it's people coughing and still doing weird stuff, and I don't want all that floating in my hair. Girl, I'm trying to grow my edges back. And it's soft and safe for your edges because it's super soft. You saw how fast I did that? And you can do that if I can do it. It don't take that much to do. But at the bottom, you see it's crownsbymahogany.com. Email will be website will be changed Friday. So look for it Friday. Like and follow and share Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You will see the prompts on Facebook letting you know to go to the website, crash it, enjoy it. I will have the prompts up by Friday. Back to what we were unpacking today, and I am happy to have each one of you here. You've been hanging out with me. We are what, the 41-minute mark? Oh, y'all are a mess. We were talking about you can't eat at everybody's house. And let's go read the comments since we've been going on our break. He said, and when I see dirty fingernails, man. I saw this one time, and it was a brother, and he was making a sandwich, and another brother came to him, and he went, "Bro, your fingernails are just atrocious. I can't let you continue to cook the food." And I used to work in the food service. And the guy was like, "Oh man," he was quiet. We was all getting mad. That was me. You shouldn't let him work. But now that I see it, I think about that. We really didn't want to eat the stuff that was coming out. You cooking, you cutting something that's soft or something too, and it's all up under your finger. You're gonna maybe go get me a manicure, but it's gonna be all in their fingernails, and it's squishing back. Oh no, dirty fingernails. We can't do. We can't do. She said when they see the money, they nice. Well, unless you running some of them dead white boys with the hundreds on them, these people ain't flinching at our $5 we used to give them. No, they're not even blinking at our $5. She said, "Girl, please, I'm glad I don't have any young children and my daughter controls that part. That part. That part. Happy birthday, lady, Miss Sister Cheryl. How you doing?" She said, "Everybody doesn't wash their hands. I'm so serious." We used to stand outside places. I know when we go to Walmart, we don't go all across at one time, so sometimes one go in one, and we would stand outside, and soon we would see each other, I go, "Oh, baby, he didn't wash his hand. She didn't wash her hand." And he would look, "Oh, baby, he didn't wash his hand." And he was like, "Oh, now do I want anything out of this store?" Because these are the people that are stocking the stuff. It's getting so bad, you gotta wash the bag before they even come in your house. We were doing that at COVID. Girl, these people's nasty. I like it. She said, "That's when I think it's been 2 months I've been asking Instagram better for me." Well, oh girl, I'm sorry. And I got your packet sitting right on my cut table. I love you. Don't get mad at me. I told you life is life, and but I'm shipping you. I got it sitting right there. We looking at it like, "Ooh, she gonna cut me. Don't cut me, girl. Don't cut me." She said, "How about double dip and tasting the food?" Ooh, we didn't even go there. We didn't even go there. And people are cooking their food and they sticking the spoon back in and restirring it. You already got the recipe. Go put the spoon in the sink. That's a lot of stuff we ain't even tripping off of. You're welcome, my love. It's a lot of things you ain't even realizing that we don't let go being nice. Y'all better stop eating at them doggone. Stop eating at them potlucks. We gonna make a vow tonight. I will not eat at no more work potlucks. And if I come to your place and I know you, I'm going to ask you. I'm going to politely bring you in your kitchen and go, "Girl, who made the potato salad?" And you'll be like, "Oh, girl, don't worry. That's my daughter-in-law. She cook her kitchen clean. You know how we run it down. Her kitchen clean, girl. She good. Don't you see her children? And her children be clean." Then you know that you can eat her potato salad. But we be walking up, "Oh, mama, who made that?" I do. Me and my mama do. And she go, "Oh no, baby, she good," or she go. You can look at their shoes sometime. It's a good little indicator. If your shoes is real nasty, then no, that means no. We gonna be jacking some books by us. Can't remember that y'all all out here messed up. She said, "I don't double dip myself." If it's my own stuff, that's mine, that got my name written across it, don't touch her. I will cut all your fingers off in little bitty pieces and make you, yes, if mine, I do double dip my own stuff. And it's not intentionally like you licking one and no, that not that kind of double dip. We was raised right. I mean, to where if my chip broke, and you had that little bitty piece of chip left, and you just could not just eat that little piece of chip without some of that dip on it. Yes, I have dipped that, but that's not a licked on chip. That's a whole different, that's a whole different monster. That's from a different era of time. It's like nasty, super nasty, super, super nasty stuff that we have let go by because we wanted to be friends. We didn't want to cause no ruckus at work. No, yeah, girl, you better bring your own food. You can have some if it don't have a little label and you didn't watch him like slice it off and it say Ralph's or Vons or whatever, don't eat it. Don't even trust him, but don't eat it. Spare your stomach. Because we getting older now. We can't be touching all that weird eating weird stuff. It just ain't gonna sit right the whole night. You see when you drive by it, they cook outside. Like, why you had to go there, girl? You already know. And then they do this with their hands. What that is? What that do? That ain't do nothing. You didn't wipe all that off. And hopefully he not the dude that's wrapping your burrito, 'cause that ain't be good if he's the dude wrapping your burrito and all he did was like that to wash his hands off. That ain't gonna be good at all. Ooh, you went there. So my mama taught me how to wipe off the baby's high top from dry right. I used to girl out the milk jug. Stop with the milk jug. My little grandson got some milk jug. And when I saw him, I laughed. I said, "They make them in black?" His little milk jug was so shined up, girl. Let me explain something to you. Shout out to my daughter. You a Bargani black girl. You do your thing. His little milk jug was so shined up, girl. They look like little Stacy's. You hear me? They put a spit shine on the milk jugs. Crocs are disgustingly nasty the way these kids be running around in puddles and muddles and puddles. And then they yuck. Anything that you can squeeze out like a sponge, no. You ain't supposed to wear them all day long anyway. But you be looking at some of these folks. Remember the little jelly shoes we had? Our mamas go wash them off. Oh, girl. Okay, no worries, no worries. What I'll do is I'll dig through the pot, and I know what you like. I know what you like. No, they got they said they Crocs not dangerous because they put them in sport mode. Sport mode is where you lift the little lever part up and you can run without falling out. Girl, these children they know everything. They know everything. Trinae, she said, Sister T, you right. Crocs are nasty though. But then they showed these people that was washing them, right? And the doggone things was shrinking. So they tell you don't put it in hot water. I was like, well, how's someone get the dirt off? And then 10 pounds of toe sweat that's been sitting in them. Because you ain't wearing your socks. No, you're not, because y'all go Crocs and socks not cool. How and how are we gonna wash them little shrinky shoes? Get your baby some milk jug. Stop playing. Do not put your brand new child. Y'all don't went all the way from eating at folk house to what we putting on the kids' feet. Don't put your brand new baby in no. Is she trying to walk or he trying to walk in no doggone Crocs? Put that baby in some milk jug. So what? They don't look like Jordan. They need. That's why they featured all of them walking like this because they out here in Jordans that they first walking shoe. Michael Jordan didn't make no walking shoe. Get your baby some milk jugs so they feet don't be all like this and all put. Y'all out here, baby got more tennis shoes than the Nike store, and they can't walk good. But you don't want to get. She said them Crocs be nasty. You don't eat from people who Crocs. Ugh. I've seen nurses with their Crocs, and they would come, and I was like, you can't wash the pieces of stuff that fell off that shoe out. That's what made me stop wearing mine when I was working in the hospital floor, and I went and got me some tennis shoes, some leather shoes, like the other old lady told me. Little old lady told me, "Girl, let me explain something to you about y'all little fuzzy rubber shoes." She said, "Go get you some of them cool little old nurses shoes." She said, "That's how we wore 'em. We can wash them out." She said, "Get you some cooler." I didn't get the ones with the high heels and old nurses shoes. I didn't do that. I got some cool little tennis shoes. She told me something that I could do a little quick, a nice little wash off. Cause y'all not washing that stuff out of there. That stuff done seeped in the pores, and now you don't walk it in your house. It's worse than Fido and them walking in. No, you don't walk all that nasty in your house. You don't walk it in there, and you walking all over the hospital floor, and they wonder why they go, "Oh, you got sick in the hospital." Yes, I did, cause she ain't wash her hands and her shoes in that thing. And then these the people that you take and you don't think travel with you. But my daddy say, shake them shoes out at the door. Y'all be at work and they in here. This lady has some stuff. Yes, I'll be on TikTok. The lady had this lunch and she said, "Watch my coworker. Whoever goes back and forth to the bathroom all day, that's the one that ate my lunch." What part of no home training do you not have that you out here eating folk lunches? And trust me, the person that ate that girl's lunch, yes, that person had the bubble guts, the real guts. That person was going back and forth because baby girl put X-Lax in her food. And you know you're only supposed to eat a little bit of that chocolate. You learned the hard way because you was nosy. She said, "I even watched my girl, you better, because you was raised right. You wasn't raised savage. You wasn't from the mountains of Caucasus. You was not from there." Yes, girl, trust me, nasty. You hear me? Nasty. No. It's a lot going on. We have just let go because we just went, "I wanna be friends. Let's be friends." No. Mm-mm. We cannot be friends. We are not going to eat next to everybody either. I didn't eat lunch with everybody. I was the person that went to my car. Yeah, I'm going to my car. Why? Because some of y'all, I don't want to have to smell what you ate. That's your business. And then y'all get to talking and you get a home training. And I was sitting one day, I was being nice, and the lady was eating, and she was eating and spitting, and something that she eating and just spitted it landed right on my little chicken sandwich from Carl's Jr. I don't eat Carl's Jr. and I don't eat with people no more like that. Mm-mm. You see me, I go sit in the corner. You ever ate with me? You like, why should I what's in the corner? Because people around me, I don't want you. Now, maintainer, we already, we could pass a little different things between us. That's our business. But other people, no. Mm-mm. I don't even eat chicken sandwiches no more because of that. The streets is way dirty. That's why we don't take we supposed to take our shoes off at the house. If you don't know, we supposed to have a little sign. The Muslims have signs that say, "Do not walk in my house with your shoes on." It's a Muslim house. Why is a Muslim house? Not just that, because we should be able to pray our floor at any moment. But not just that, you don't want to be bringing in germy, wormies, and I have grandbabies walking the floor, and that's nasty. And your grandkids them drop they still kissing stuff up to God. And I don't want you to bring in Fido stuff off the ground as my grandbaby kissed up her marshmallow up to God twice, and then now she done picked up 10 particles. Take your shoes off. Take your shoes off. The restaurants are no. No. Well they got people that now that come and watch the street. I know we don't get our street swept no more like it used to. So that's a good one. So if they're not cleaning up in front of their own restaurant, we should not go in because the city don't clean the street but every other week. So we got like 2 weeks worth of pile on the side. But thank God, the building I'm in, the lady was raised right, the manager. So she make them clean it, and I don't care if the people come or not, go clean it. So that's a good thing with her. Power to the people for her. He said, "My sign big as hell. Take them all." Take them off. And if you got holes in your socks, that's your business. Just take them off. I'd rather your holy socks than your shoes. Take them off. You gonna make me a new big sign. Yes, I'm gonna make me a new bigger sign. Take them off. We used to have a little buckets when we had bread in the 90s, before Reaganomics and everybody else in Bushonomics. We had little socks on the side of the door. So if you came in and your socks was embarrassing, you could have a pair of my socks. I wasn't tripping. Take some socks, homie. And if you felt that you wanted to leave them here, I know how to wash your little dirty feet on my sock. Put it now and put them, but I didn't put them back in the bucket. 9 times out of 10, I was like, you can have that sock. Have that sock. But I would take them and cut them up and make wash rags or something with them. Like the walls or the toilet. I don't know, girl. But they was clean. Bless their heart. Y'all got me explaining too much. Get my business. But no, this is what's going on now. We need some buckets of socks back. I know I'm gonna get me a bucket of socks back. Take your shoes off. And where we live, people got doggies. Everybody got an emotional support something. It's an emotional support chicken up in our building. That's his business. But it helps him. To me, he look like a two-piece if he keep all that noise up. But the emotional support chicken can walk around the building. And we got a whole cat that stomps the yard, and he just goes where he wants to go. And this cat's no joke. This cat literally punked me one day. I was coming in the house with some chicken. The cat he knuckled up on me and just stood there. And I was like, "Hold up, swell up! You just kind of mean, kitty, kitty." Like literally maneuver around this cat. Like, dude, you really about to go square up with me over this chicken? It's mine. But I didn't beat up Kitty Kitty. I just kind of like, laid back and just kicked back on him. But he was like serious. He was dead serious. But Mr. Kitty go where he want to go, and they feed him. Not only do they feed him, he just kind of enjoys his business everywhere. And I don't want that in my house. This is now we know how to clean our house, and we ain't gonna eat everybody's food. And we gonna be looking at the restaurants from now on, kind of like, all it's gonna do is drive us home. Go make your beans at home. Make you one of them big old meatball hamburgers like Eddie Murphy said and call it a big deal grandma tea. That's what you do. Cause I'm gonna eat at home, yes. And as long as your neighbor got emotional iguana, as long as that one don't make me mad, the beans will be soft. But you make me mad, I'm making it hard. Oh, why your beans hard? Mind your business. But no way, no, we gonna go back home. They are driving us back home. I can see y'all now all up in the restaurant, all looking at people's fingernails. What's up in looking all at their toes? Now y'all gonna be looking at Crocs and everything else. Do not eat here. And then y'all be going to some of your family members' house, looking at them kind of like, eat that Thanksgiving food. But if you know that she got a couple of fightos and her kids look like they a little disheveled, just tell her, bless your heart, baby girl. Just give her a bless your heart. And the mind know if I hit you with a cold bless your heart, it ain't that I don't like you. I'm just not gonna eat what you bought. I do not have any. I just be just trying to pop my little bling for myself. We'll figure it out though. We will figure it out. She said big lizard. She having a bless her heart. No, we ain't gonna eat because we know Mr. Lizard all over the cabinet. She said, I'm glad I ate. I'm glad I didn't eat yet. What y'all gonna get to that? You all looking at your own self different. But we gonna be all don't be standing outside Walmart counting the people who ain't washed their hands. Y'all go on and go watch your shopping. Just wash it when you get home real good. And scrub them cans off like you watch your grandma do. I had a video to show you a lady that was putting the pine salt on her chicken, but for some reason, me and technology and my grandbabies ain't here no more like they used to be, so I don't know how to work all this stuff like I thought I knew. I have some stuff to show y'all a little bit more than our friend right here. That's how we gonna go out. We gonna remind ourselves why we don't eat at everybody's house. And I thank each and every one of y'all for coming to Granny's house, for enjoying the time with you, for lighting up the chat, for the love that you have been given, for all of the energy and the spirit. Remember to like, follow, and share. Like, follow, and share. We are on Facebook at They Call Me Granny and Welcome to Granny's House. You can go like the new pages. You can also like me if you already know who I am on Facebook. You already know, go follow that page. But go follow the new pages. I think I'm about to disband that soon. But I'm on Instagram at They Call Me Granny, TikTok at They Call Me Granny, and YouTube at They Call Me Granny. Make it easy to follow. Moniker, you don't have to come. Trish, what's your name on that YouTube? It's They Call Me Granny. They call me Granny, and it's all across the board the same way. I pray you all had a good time today. I pray this little bit of time that you shared with me helped make your day just a little brighter before you go to bed. Wash your hands before you go to bed. You have bad dreams of bad houses. And I just enjoy each one of you, and I pray that you like, follow, and share, and make Granny's house grow. The bigger we are, the conversations get better. We meet new aunties. That's y'all new. Y'all my aunties, all my day ones. My aunties tell my mama. My mama the only one that get that. Hey, lady. That's our mama. She on here too. And hey, daddy, if you watching. But the rest of my aunties, y'all like, follow, and share, and bring some more aunties to the table so we can have some more fun and enjoy each other's time. I thank you for staying out with me if you are way on the West Coast, and I enjoyed every bit of you all too. Thank you and welcome to Granny's house. I'll see you Thursday. You thought I forgot. I don't know what we're going to talk about Thursday, but Thursday is the Holy Day of Atonement. 30th anniversary of the Million Man March. So I don't know. I may take a day off because I'm not supposed to do no working and doing all this clowning I be doing on that day. So I'm gonna take that day off. We'll unpack. Maybe if I don't come on Friday, I'll let you know. But for sure, we'll see you next Tuesday. So go and like and follow and share and go enjoy and have a day of atonement with your family and all the ones that you know. And say sorry to somebody, even if you don't want to say sorry. Just say sorry and let Jesus bless you. And I'll see you all later. Have a fabulous night. And if you can't, leave folk alone, let them enjoy theirs. You hear me? Bye.
Knock, knock, who's there? It's the truth at the door. Don't wipe your feet, just bring your mess to the floor. This ain't no bedtime story, no cookies and milk. It's a straight shot of wisdom, smoother than silk. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Pull up your Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Oh, pull up your chair, let the stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey, come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear.